of news went around saying that she came to Ilukwe, she came to the house and saying, "Release my boyfriend and release my man." Is that true?
Uh,
Just clear it.
she didn't come, but she called because when I
She
was
called. She called
okay,
the organizers of the show to say, "Release Bright
yeah,
Morgan."
yes. So the organizers had to confirm from my family members, like my brother, because I dropped my family member's number. So they contacted my brother and they'd be like, "Oh, is this really true?" And they said, "No, there's nothing like that." I mean, that's just true. If I ever have a problem, I will voluntarily exit the show.
Right.
So she wasn't here in Nigeria, but she placed calls.
Well, well, well. Reality is now hitting Bright Morgan. Information is getting to us that his Americana girlfriend, apparently, they only started dating 3 months. Yes, you heard me right. 3 months before he came for the BBNaija show. Now, Auntie Americana apparently called BBNaija to tell them to evict Bright because of all the shenanigans he's been doing with Mide. Now, this makes me feel even more suspicious about the allegation saying she was the one that sponsored him to the BBNaija show. Whether it's true or not, we are yet to confirm that. But looking at that video clip, it is obvious because Bright used his own mouth to say yes, she called BBNaija to tell them to evict him. And thank God for his family members who refused, because let's get it clear. Why should she? I mean, this is somebody we were all fighting for. We were all shaming Bright and shaming Mide and like, this guy has a girlfriend outside and all that. And then why did she have to go the step further to start calling BBN to evict him? Haba, no, that's extreme. If you're done with the relationship, maybe because of the way you feel he messed up, then you walk away. I think that's what anybody with self-respect should do. Why do you have to call BBN to evict him? Anyway, guys, I need to hear your opinion on this. When I heard the information, I said, no, I need to share it with my family. I want to hear your comments. Please drop your comments. Do you think what she did was right? And do you think that Bright actually deserved this? Because as far as I'm concerned, that relationship is so over. Because even if he's interested, I'm sure his family will squeeze his neck and tell him to drop the girl. The amazing issue is they haven't even met in person. I mean, in real life, physically. She's an online girlfriend. Obviously, we can't even tell what she is doing in the US. And yet she's trying to control his life here in Nigeria. That's not cool at all. But in a way, I also can't blame her, because it's not really nice to see your so-called boyfriend doing things under the duvet, outside the duvet, and everywhere imaginable on national TV. It can be quite embarrassing, but it is what it is. This is a reality. And if you're done, you're done. Going a step further to call BBNaija to tell them to evict him, I totally feel is irrelevant. Yes. And if you remember, during the live interview that Bright Morgan had with Ebuka, he kind of was keeping the door open, like he needed to have some discussions with the lady, maybe to be on the safe side to see if the lady will still accept him. But with this move, I don't think anything will continue with them. But anyway, this goes to tell you that everything you do on a show like BBNaija, in full view of people, will always have its repercussions once you come out. It could either be negative or positive, and in this case, it's a backlash. Because in the first place, guy, if you have a girlfriend, why should you be sleeping with smashing someone else in full view of the entire world? So I think now let's talk about Sultana. As the new head of house and one of the finalists, she obviously has the power to grant immunity. Here's the shocker. She refused to give Isabella or Jason Jae immunity, and trust me, Isabella was not finding it funny at all. Yes, some people say it was a wise move for Hannah to save either of them so as not to cause any problems, because I mean, really, who should she have picked? Jason Jae, her lover, or Isabella, her so-called bestie? But remember, let me take you backward. Can you remember when there was gist about Sultana saying Isabella had mouth odor and body odor? I have been saying it and I will keep saying it. Sultana does not like Isabella. Isabella has no friend in that house. And sadly, she has very little content. Sultana is very cunning, intelligent, smart, and she understands the game and she's playing the game to the T. So I feel sorry for Isabella. I don't feel sorry for Jason. Jason played himself. He never expected that events would turn, because definitely was a shock when Isabella was called the head of house. So whatever he's receiving, good luck to him. But in this case, I feel Sultana should have saved Isabella. Anyway, tell me what you think, if she should have done that. And please don't forget to subscribe and like and drop a comment and share this link with someone out there. I look forward to hearing your comments, and as usual, I always respond to my family members' comments. There's so much to say. There's some other videos I need to work on. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.